I want to do my makeup while I'm talking. I don't know why, but I just thought it'd be a little bit more fun than me just like, yeah, life is shit, everything sucks. Which I'm not doing today. I'm not doing that today. We're not talking about how bad everything is, because it's not that bad, really and truly. We have to just look at the bright side of things. Sometimes it's bad, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's like, what? Why me? And then you realise, like, it's not just you. You actually have it kind of good compared to, you know, some other people out there that don't have it so good, and it's a bit of a struggle. So let's be grateful for what we have, what we own, what we experience, and learn from it. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Hi. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you are a repeating customer, if you are a returning subscriber or watcher, viewer, if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe, because like, why not? It's very kind of you to grace me with your presence once again. If you're returning, if you're new here, then hello, hi, welcome. How are you? Is life good? If it is, teach me how. I am a very new, I would say I'm quite a new YouTube video personality person. Obviously, I'm not necessarily a personality as such. But I'm trying to put myself out there a bit more, because I like talking. I like talking about stuff. I'm very open to new things, new people, new information, newness. I think it's good. And speaking of learning, I'm learning a lot from the videos I've been making, from the people I speak to online now on social media. I'm on social media a lot more than I ever was in my life, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Meeting different people is awesome, but it's great because there's that barrier where it's like, you can't touch me, you know, I'm not like right there in your immediate presence, because that's another level of anxiety. And I don't know if anyone knows about social anxiety, but that, I don't want to say disorder, but like that whole situation is just not great. This is good. So, yeah. This is good. This is good. We like this. So stay there. I'm just playing. I love company, you know, come through after like a thorough vetting of each other. I just think that, you know, people are scary. Anyways, I did a video talking about Kevin Samuels and just the nuisance of it all, really. And I'm gonna talk about, wow. But in regards to Kevin Samuel, there were some things that he said that I thought, you know, yes, I get that. And there are some traits that women have that, especially nowadays, is a little bit questionable. Some thoughts that we have are a little bit questionable. But my thing to that is that men's thoughts and all that sort of thing, all that type of jazz, has always been questionable. It's so easy, isn't it, to judge women and put them down for their desires, for their, you know, for wanting what they want. I mean, regardless of how they go about it, I understand that sometimes it's frustrating or annoying to hear some people say some things, because you kind of think, well, hang on, you know, like some things aren't realistic, and I get that whole thing, you know, you're being delusional. But for me, it's just like, first of all, you don't really get to say that to someone in the way that you do, and people are going to be like, yeah, well, this is the problem with women, you know, everything's supposed to be nice and everyone's being so nice, you know. But then what I then say to that is that, but when it suits you, you are fine with that. And this is the thing about it, is that it's every man for himself out here, okay? Because when patriarchy suited men and they got to essentially be this way that Kevin Samuels is trying to perpetuate, I don't really know. I wasn't there, but I can't imagine the men were doing up, you know, oh, this isn't right, and up and this and that and the other. And then it's like, as soon as women, basically men are they're being served what they've been dishing out for a while. And it's not nice, because you're the predator, basically, and women are the prey. And it's not very nice to be preyed upon. Don't nobody want that. I don't want to be nobody's dinner, okay? I want to be a meal. Right? But I just think that it's funny to me. It really is. Some of the things that guys say in response to women wanting the world, because women have been so downtrodden for so long that they're just like, I'd rather be the perpetrator. I'd rather be the bad guy, because being the good guy, you know, as we all know, doesn't always get you where you want to go, right? What's that thing about nice guys finishing last? And I'm not saying that I agree or that is good or that should be the case, but I believe that due to that belief and that way of seeing things, that everybody wants to be the bad guy, not everyone wants to be the one that wins. You know, you want to leave with something. And I think that's where a lot of the women wanting men that are, you know, that have everything. Why, you know, that's a big reason why women want that. I'm sort of saying why some women might be the way that they are in regards to being so abrasive and so quick to want things out of men, because I'm not trying to just have nothing, especially when it comes to the emotional part as well. And spreading those, like, you want me to spread my legs for you, but you don't buy me dinner.
Unavailable to take
you
your
know,
call.
and then now I am wrong for
wanting
calling. Dinner from you before opening my legs. But then if I decide to come out with you, and if you buy me dinner, then I'll open my legs, that's a problem too. So it's like, what do you want? What do you actually want? If what Kevin Samuels is saying is what men want, then women have been right to be afraid all this time. Because what you're saying is that is what we're worth. Just to be there to cook and clean and make babies, and you go out there and live your best life. And if they weren't happy with it then, why would they be happy with it now? And if they're not happy with it now, then of course they're going to want to do something to make that not the case. Whether that be deal with a man that has all that money and just fucking make the most of it and live your best life, or stay away from it altogether and bash them. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not listening to each other. I don't think we're listening to each other. Everybody's like, that's what I want, that's what I want, that's what I want. And it's like, yeah, everybody wants something. That's the big hullabaloo. That's the big, I want to say, problem almost, because it's like, you can't have everything that you want, but why is it that men get to have that? You know? And for whatever reason you want to bring forward, yeah, well, men are the master keys and women are the, what's that, you know? Women are the lock and the key nonsense. If you really want to run with that, there's gonna be issues, because women are, like, some women are not gonna accept that. We're just not, because that's not necessarily like a fact, and it isn't. That's purely societal based. And yes, this is a society that we live in, and if we want to have everything we want, we must adapt and adjust. But it's like, you too, bro. Like, you too. You know, because, like, what if women just stopped fucking you? What if we just stopped having sex with men? I'd hate to see what that would look like. I really would. Would there be violence? And I say that not to say that men are violent or that men are, you know, inclined that way. But when the topic, it's the topics that we're having, it's the discussions that we're having. This is what men are saying is important to them, is a sex machine who can get your beck and call and make you feel like the king that you probably not. I'm just playing. Maybe you are. I'm a queen. Maybe you are a king. A king and a queen, though. You can't have two queens. You can't have two queens. You know, you just can't. So I think that there's so much nuance. There's so much nuance. So much. And we need to, it's like, find your lane. Like, if this is what you want, go find that. If that's what you want, go find that. You've got men out here pressuring women into having sex with them. You know, if we go on a date and I pay, then, you know, I'm not having sex. It's like, that's a problem. It's the intention, right? If you're dating someone because you want to see where it goes, it's a lot easier, isn't it, to pay on the date? I think it would be. and it has been for me when I've dated, and that's been my mentality, which I've always been inclined that way because I'm African, and you know, that's just kind of like how we roll. But I also understand individuality. People are different, and you do have to cater to the person that you're dealing with. Like, you're pursuing someone or something and they think differently about something, you have to be willing to open up to that and explore that. You can't impose your ways onto everyone, and I think Kevin Samuels was very good at doing that. You can't be right when you're speaking to Kevin Samuels. That's where my problem lies. I need to probably do more research and do more like planning about these and not make them so impulsive. But I'm just an impulsive kind of woman. Is that something I have to work on? I don't know, I guess maybe if I want to be a certain high value woman, which apparently you can't even be a high value woman. That doesn't even exist according to Kevin Samuels, which I struggle to understand, because are you saying that a woman can't have the same traits and qualities that make a high value man? Like, what's the difference? You know, if it's not our muscle mass, that's not the test. That's not the test, you know. It's not how much, you know, I would fail miserably in that, as you probably could have told. But it's just frustrating. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. If you have lasted this long, stay true to yourself. Women, just stay true to yourself. Like, just be reasonable and be thoughtful about the people that you're seeing and the men that you're seeing. If you're wanting a man to be a man and do manly things and pay for the first date, I think you have to also succumb to that womanly role and be that woman, that feminine energy and that loving, caring, nurturing ego booster. But I think that's the beauty of the world now, is that we get to choose, and we don't need no one coming in telling us that what we've chosen is wrong. If you have made the wrong choices and, you know, you're now recognizing that, that's another story, okay? But still, you don't need to be told in such a cruel way. Just speak to me and I will explain to you why you're wrong. I feel like I've got like nose stuff coming out my nose because this cold will not kill me. I was told to go to the A&E about that, because, you know, just to double check it's not like pneumonia or something, because it's been going on for a while. Anyways, comment and like and subscribe, because I'm loving this. So thank you for watching, and peace out.